I forgot that there's a second go live button. Hi, everyone. I forgot that there was a second go live button that you had to hit on YouTube. So we've just done the entire intro for no reason.
We really did. And I will set up in Dictionary Corner here.
And now Wait.
There we go.
You're live. Okay. Perfect.
You're good.
All right, starting over. This dossier is not a surprise to the contestants, but we're going to read it a second time for the viewers. For centuries, man has dreamed not of traveling the world, but of traveling time itself. From H.G. Wells' The Time Machine to the 1985 classic film Back to the Future, many fictional characters have had this luxury. But tonight, you three will be the first real humans to step into the void of time as you venture from prehistory throughout the age of man and into the future. Alternatively, maybe this is just a plot for a game show. Tonight, Apex of Game Show presents Brandon Nichols, Matt D'Annunzio, and William Marchese, starring in Quiz of Ages. Which William fake laughs at for a second time now.
Oh, that's a good one, Alex. Very clever.
This is fair. Alright, let's actually play the intro now. I'm pretty sure it just played the last part of that intro as a slideshow.
I'm looking at it now. It looks semi-decent.
No, and then it just crashed.
Enough.
Oh, well. You guys, it's the same intro as last episode. You guys have seen it a million times. Welcome to Apex of Game Show. I'm Alex Cunningham. Today's contestants are apparently in this order, and I don't feel like changing it. We have Brandon Nichols.
Hello.
Matt D'Annunzio.
Hello.
Who showed up like 30 seconds before we were about to go live.
I did. I forgot I was doing this.
Good job, Matt. And William Marchese.
The check cleared.
Good job. Tonight in Dictionary Corner, Kyle Foley could not be with us as he is too busy taking a big boy quiz. So instead, we have Colin Schaefer.
I cannot break the game while I'm trying to enforce the game, so their scores are going to be safe.
Sweet. And we also have Leo Ortega in the commentary booth with us because we called him in as an alternate and it didn't need him.
Heck. Hi.
William says that YouTube might consider us a kids show, so on the count of 3, I'd like all of you to say the worst thing you can think of that doesn't involve the F word. 1, 2, 3.
Democrats. No, I'm kidding.
To be like jokingly dirty and go for something like doo-doo that would send us to heck.
Oh no.
Is it too late to say Bill Cosby?
Ooh, it's never too late to say Bill Cosby.
I mean, you either have the options of being too late or too soon, so go with it.
Fair.
Would you like a taste of? I cannot do a Bill Cosby impression.
I'm just saying, there's more than Zell in the Zell playing pop, so don't.
Anyway, here's how Apex of Game Show works. So that.
Okay.
Here's how Apex of Game Show works. I'm going to ask Brandon a question. If he gets it right, he gets 3 picks of the board. Some of these picks are bombs. Most of them are not bombs. And I'll explain the gimmick, but each round's going to have a different bomb. But I'll explain that in a moment.
Wait, what?
We have Matt available for 2 picks if Brandon gets it wrong. William's there for the cleanup job, and then we'll go to Matt with the next question regardless. My brain just completely imploded on that explosion. Excuse me?
I told you not to eat Stella Plain Pops.
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have trusted that guy in the wig. Anyway. He didn't give me anything to drink, though, so I should at least stay conscious for a little bit. And now we're definitely not getting monetized, so...
But why is the popsicle but a frozen drink?
Okay, let's try this again.
Just keep his popsicle out of your mouth.
We are definitely not going to be mistaken for a child-friendly video.
No, I think I think that's good and dead. I'm gonna ask Brandon a question. If Brandon gets it right, he gets 3 picks of the board. If Brandon gets it wrong, I'll go to Matt for 2 picks. If Matt gets it wrong, I'll go to William for 1. If William gets it wrong, then we'll have our first attained question in 6 episodes, believe it or not. I did go back and check that the other day. 33 of these squares are arguably good things. 3 of them are very much not good things, so don't pick those ones. Now, you may be wondering, wait, what the hell is that jackpot at the bottom of the screen? Well, I'll tell you. So, if you recall last episode, which you should have watched because this is a serial game show that you have to watch in order, Colin more than doubled the previous scoring record thanks to the highly broken super accelerators. So, not only did
It's a fair and balanced system.
So not only did I burn super accelerators, I also burned accelerators. So we're trying jackpots. What's going to happen is you can win shares of the jackpot during the show by picking them on the board. Any points that are lost during the show will go into the jackpot. And then before we start process elimination, I will divvy up the jackpot based on how many shares you have earned during the show. So get those shares so that you can get jackpot points.
So it's like communism, but it works.
So that means it's not like communism then if it works.
That's true. Thank you.
Anyway, as you noticed, there is a theme quiz of ages. We're going through time, so round 1 will be prehistoric. Then we'll go to the Age of Empires, the Industrial Revolution, and for the final round of questions, future and sci-fi.
Oh god, I am. I'm nervous.
We're going to start with Brandon. I'm getting nervous because I just realized we're starting with a visual question, and I did not prepare for the visual question.
Again.
Well, while they're doing that, Ray, I will like to remind our contestants and hosts we have hit that sweet spot of AIDS appropriateness. Please keep it nice and clean so we don't get AIDS restricted the other way on this video.
I think it's a little late for that. Here's question 1
Fair
going
enough.
to Brandon. What dinosaur seen in the chat gets its name from the Latin word for king? And that just happened.
Are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
There's the picture, everybody.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Correct. 3 picks.
Okay, let's see. I'm normally known to get the bombs early, so let's go for 18.
Good news, not a bomb. Bad news, 1 point.
Oh. How anticlimactic.
Double bad news. PowerPoint is freezing. There we go. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Keep going. 2 picks.
Let's go for 22.
What?
Yeah, we're going there.
And even worse, it's Who Am I? Which is a new game.
Ooh.
Hey, looks like PowerPoint is working again. So, this is a new game as of a couple episodes ago. I'm going to read you 7 clues about a person. You're going to have to tell me who that person is. Each clue descends in value, but if you get it on your first guess, you get triple the points. If you get it on your second guess, you get double the points. If you get it on your third guess, you get single the points, and you only get 3 guesses. Hope that made sense.
Yeah.
Maximum possible 21 points. So here's the 7-point clue. Again, if you guess it with your first guess, you get to triple the points. So this could technically be worth 21 points. I feel like we should have some music here.
I would not be opposed.
How about some 1,000 questions, because we were just talking about it.
I'm okay with this.
I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. This is a little loud.
Yes, please.
Seven-point clue. I was born on July 8th, 1839, in Richford, New York.
Keep going.
6-point clue. My grandson was vice president under Gerald Ford.
Next clue.
5-point clue. My company was forcibly dismantled by the Supreme Court in 1911 for violating antitrust laws.
Next clue.
4-point clue. In my later years, I ventured into real estate, and my family has been involved in the New York City real estate scene ever since.
Next clue.
3-point clue. Remember, this would be worth 9 if you get it here. I am considered the wealthiest American of all time, and the richest person in modern history.
Rockefeller?
John D. Rockefeller is correct.
Pick up.
Well done. 3 points times 3 for the triple is a total of 9 points. And you still have 1 pick.
Yeet. And that 1 pick will be number 1.
Is double your next pick. So you'll get to sit on that for a while.
All right.
As once again, PowerPoint has decided that it's Windows 95. Well done. And we go to Matt. Hopefully this is... Thank you. Matt, here is your first question. Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons were early forms of what animal?
Humans?
Correct. 3 picks.
Okay. 19.
19 is I made it up.
Oh boy. This went bad for me last time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, this is a fun one. As you know, it is episode 24, and sort of time-themed, I guess. Determine if the following are plots to a season of the Fox serial drama 24, or if I made them up.
Oh, thank God
This
I
is
don't have this one.
impossible. This is going to be impossible.
Who even watched past season 1? Let's be real here.
I mean, I was like, never mind. It was a little out of my demographic. Let's put it that way. You have to get 4 out of the 7 to go for the double or nothing.
See, even though it was out of their demographic, I still were expected, like, on TV, their parents watching kind of thing.
My dad might have watched it.
Moving on.
First one. Jack investigates a potential quid pro quo between the president and the Ukrainian government.
Well, it is the thing for impeachment, but I'm going to say you made it up.
In fact, I made it up. I figured I'd start you with an easy one.
I would have died if you said, in fact, it was real.
I would have too. I was in like, what a crazy coincidence.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah.
Next one. Jack infiltrates a Mexican drug cartel to prevent them from intentionally spreading a deadly virus.
This feels like it could be real.
It is in fact real. 2 for 2. Jack must prevent the Russians from assassinating an Islamic leader amid peace negotiations with the U.S.
You made it up.
I did not make it up. That is real.
Ooh.
Jack must protect the Secretary of State from anti-government rebels during a summit in Liberia.
You made it up.
I made it up.
Okay.
Jack escapes a Chinese prison and must prevent the Chinese from retaliating by starting a war between the US and Russia.
This can't be real. You made it up.
It's actually real.
Dang it.
It was the most recent season, I think.
Ah.
Still gotta get one more. Jack is summoned to help plot a counterattack as terrorists hold a bus full of elementary school students hostage.
You made it up.
Sort of. I made it up, but I stole it from a
Real event.
book, and I don't remember what it was called.
Ah.
And
While we're rambling here, can I go back when you said most recent season? Wait, does this still air?
they
one.
did a spin-off, and I think they're gonna do another spin-off.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even know it's still a thing.
Okay, apparently it is called After the First Death by Robert Cormier.
Oh, the book, not the spin-off. I'm like, what? I'll stop and go back to Dixie Corner.
Anyway. Jack must prevent the North Korean government from leaking an affair involving a Supreme Court justice.
It's real.
That one I completely made up.
Dang it.
I did not steal it from a book. And tune in next time for I Stole It from a Book. You have 5 out of the 7.
Perfect.
Ah! Good breath.
Wait.
And you can go for the double or nothing to get up to 10. By
I'm not gonna take my chances on this one.
I mean, you can at least hear it before you take it.
Okay,
But
yeah.
You're not required to go for it, but you at least get the luxury of hearing it. Jack lives as a fugitive in London and must prevent an assassination attempt on the president.
I mean, that sounds like it could be real. It also sounds like you could make it up. I'm not gonna go for it.
All right, gun to head, what would you have said?
I probably would have said it was real.
And it was in fact real. I actually think
that-
that was the last season of 24, but I don't feel like looking it up now. I just had to look up a
the
book
book
I read
was.
in like 9th grade. So I will
Okay, since that went on so long, remind from Dixie Corner that was his first of 3 pigs, so he has 2 left.
thank you. I did actually remember that, but I appreciate the reminder.
Okay. I'll go for 4.
How appropriate. 4 is 20 points. Blaze it. Divided by 2, it's actually only 10. 1 pick.
12.
Still the highest point value on the board anyway. 12 is 2 points. Bringing up to 17. You are currently in the lead as we go over to William.
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm in this
Actually,
game. It's been
There's
so
9 points in the
darn long.
jackpot because there were 9 points left on the table by I Made It Up.
Oh, that counts?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Interesting.
How about the points from that other game?
That's a very good point.
Crap. That's a lot of points, actually. I did not think this part through.
My God.
And do we still have, like, the timeline of Fab 5 on the board as well? Are they in this episode? Well, I guess you can't say this now while we're still dissecting the board, so never mind.
We will cross that bridge if we have to come to it.
Yeah, when I thought of that part of the twist, I thought like, oh, dramatic reading, we might put 5 points on it. Did not consider that Who Am I was part of this game. Screw
So
it,
you're
I'm
saying
leaving
is-
it. I like inflated scores.
And you cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a score walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face.
Shh.
We don't need copyright strike either. You were doing it bad enough, it wasn't identifiable.
Okay.
What is the common name for Earth's singular supercontinent before it broke apart 175 million years ago?
Pangea?
Correct. 3 picks.
Oh, thank God.
The hard part would have been to say spell Pangea.
God, please no. All right, the dice are back.
Pangaea.
All right,
I'm also looking at it.
let's go for 21.
21 is 1 share.
Ooh,
Oh, see, you're welcome.
investing in that market, baby.
2 picks.
All right. Next, I would like number. As soon as I roll a good number that I can actually use.
Oh, while we're doing that, I feel stupid. I almost thought that once here was the name of a new game.
8.
Is 1 point.
Okay. All right. So 2 different types of ones.
Yeah.
So far, so good. I respect that. I respect you, Booker Man. 32, please.
Sick ref. 32 is 3 points.
All right.
So not a lot of points, but you do have that 1 share, and who knows how much
Yeah.
that'll be worth later in the game.
21 points.
Hey, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Brandon, it is your turn as we go to round 2. We are in the Age of Empires.
Ooh.
I feel like I should have had, changing backgrounds now that I think about it. Oh well, too late. The June 1215 signing of what document brokered peace between King John of England and rebel barons?
That'd be the Magna Carta.
That is correct. 3 picks.
27.
27 is 9 points. And it's doubled. Almost forgot about that. Taking up to 28 with a good lead.
Let's go 30.
So that's where that's been. Well, it's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of saying this. And I didn't load up the queue, but I am pleased to inform you that you're going to play Plinko
Hey!
for a chance to win up to 25 points.
Wait. Important question before we begin. How do the other things on the Plinko board factor into the jackpot?
They don't. The easy answer is they don't.
Great answer.
A wrong answer, but correct answer.
I had to make sure. Because it's for unclaimed points, so I had to make sure.
All right. Do I need to remind you how Plinko works?
Not really.
Okay. Hold on. I just horrifically botched. Okay, there we go. I had to get the music loaded, and I loaded some Freakazoid Google link.
Freakazoid, that's the fun show.
Alright, each of these are things that happened in the 1900s. I will give you the incorrect date. You will have to tell me which of the digits is correct.
Got
Jackie Robinson broke Major League Baseball's color. Jackie Robinson broke Major League Baseball's color barrier in 19 blank. The answer is not 37. Is the 3 correct or the 7 correct?
3.
It's the 7. He broke through in 1947.
Right, 40s.
Yep. Double stuffed Oreos were first sold in 19 blank. The answer is not 70. Is the 7 correct or the 0 correct?
0.
It's the 7, 1975.
Can't. Yeah, okay, so back to back with 7s. All right.
And also, that was the cooking question because I forgot to write one this episode. Pluto was discovered in 19 blank. The answer is not 38. Is the 3 correct or the 8 correct?
3.
You're on the board. It's 1930.
Yeah.
Disneyland in California was opened in 19 blank. The answer is not 53. Is the 5 correct or the 3 correct?
5.
And you got 2. It is 1955. I also forgot to let Plinko. You take a sweet time loading. Aw, son of a bitch.
Hey. Language, mister.
Hi, Alex's mom.
Really? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
.4j.com.
What?
Free online games for PC and mobile.
What the hell? Okay. No, that's not how Plinko works. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Alright, we're playing Open Text Plinko, which has also been blocked.
In the previous episode, Colin broke the game. In this episode, everything breaks around the game.
Not inaccurate. Alright,
I'd like to remind everyone this is not my fault.
there we go.
You couldn't just go into the same turn on Placid, no?
I think I just did that.
Again, I'm behind because I'm looking at PowerPoint through Discord and it's on delay with YouTube.
There we go. Alright, you're gonna have to take my word for it then when I drop these chips because I don't feel. Oh my. Go away! Alright, there we go. Actually, hold on, I'll screen share for you guys. Change windows. Entire screen. There we go. Alright. 3 chips.
Uh-huh.
Where's your the 100 is worth 1 point, the 500 is worth 2, the 1000 is worth 3, the middle's worth 5. 0, 0, obviously.
Yep.
Where are we going?
Let's start Dead Center.
Good call. And it's dropping. And it's going way to the right. Okay, come back to the left and into the 0.
Oof.
2 chips.
Let's go second from the left.
This one?
Yep.
This is looking a little better. Cut to the left at the end. 3 points.
At least it wasn't another 0.
But you know what? Let's be risky. Let's go Dead Center again.
Actually, it's statistically the best place to drop it. But what the hell?
Get the stick! Get the stick!
What?
This is the best episode.
This is why we need to record these and edit them.
Oh no, this would have made it in if we recorded
If
this.
nothing else, this was the best of 2019 moment.
I've already written it down.
Amazing.
I just want to.
Good job.
I just want to look
Good
at
job,
this.
Brandon. You
for-
managed to break Plinko.
Not my fault.
That's what happens when you go for statistics.
All right, redrop. Where are we going?
I mean, we gotta
Where we
finish.
dropping?
We gotta finish Dead Center. We can't.
Yeah, I agree. And you are going to be rewarded with nothing
Oh.
after all that. 3 points and a grand old time, as well as 22 points being added to the jackpot. Great job. 2 picks, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that was the
One
second
pick.
pick right there. That's 1 pick.
Oh,
off.
yes, thank you. And that's why I have Dictionary Corner.
Let's.
And that's why I've been holding up fingers of how many picks he has left. So
Hey, whatever
all
works.
nonsense, I will remember how many he has.
Let's go 31. My score.
Oh, look, it's dramatic reading. That's just
Alright.
what I wanted to see today.
You make the game. Why do you still put it in?
I mean,
Because
I
it's
like
always
this game
gone to
when the
great
game
moments.
doesn't break.
Okay. Well,
If you get a zip stuck in the wall of the dramatic reading, I'm going to be very impressed.
If you get a chip stuck in the wall of dramatic reading, I'm quitting the internet. Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it, far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. And now for the 2 questions. In what Pennsylvania city was this speech given?
Gettysburg.
Correct.
Gettysburg.
If you got that wrong, since it was literally the name of the speech,
I forgot that Gettysburg was the place and not just like where, like the specific place it happened as opposed to the actual city.
Name one of the 2 phrases that appears both in this speech and the Declaration of Independence.
All men are created equal.
And that is a 10-pointer. Good job. The other was of the people, by the people, for the people. As we go now to Matt for his question.
Okay.
What invention by Johannes Gutenberg ushered in an exponential increase in books produced in the 16th century?
It's gonna. Well, there's the Gutenberg Bible. So is it like, wait, is it the printing press?
It is the printing press. 3 picks.
Okay. Let's go with 17.
17 is double your next pick.
Hey.
GLHF.
I said 9 if you didn't
Oh,
register.
it did not register.
Apologize.
And unfortunately, also not registering any of the points you have remaining. It's the cannon!
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
That's bad. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You're down to 0. You have 1 pick.
Okay, let's see if we can remedy this at all with 14.
No, because it's the roundup.
this is why we
gosh
keep this
darn.
square, because it's always hilarious.
It always is. Every time.
Oh boy.
And when it's not hilarious, we joke about how it actually worked that time. But this time, yeah. Bad luck for you, you're on 0.
Yeah, that's how my game's gonna go.
I'm afraid so. William,
What?
Attila the Hun and his Germanic tribes led to the demise of what massive empire in the 5th century?
What? Oh God. Why did you have to give them the questions I knew?
Because because this is a game, so it's supposed to be challenging.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Attila the Hun and his Germanic tribes led to the demise of what massive empire in the 5th century?
Attila the Hun. God damn it! What did Attila the Hun do? This is.
He led to a demise of an empire.
I'm
Yeah,
more
that's what he
concerned
did.
that I'm pretty sure William just said she.
No, I didn't say. I was about to.
What did he
I was about
do?
to say a different word.
I see.
That it's not
You're
kosher.
you're allowed to say that word. You're just not allowed to say the F word.
I find that I'm less likely to say that word if I don't curse at all. So
Fair point. Anyway, are you gonna give us an answer at some point today?
the Roman Empire.
Is correct for 3 picks.
Holy crap!
See, I told
That
you
was a-
that was
that
not
was a-
difficult.
That was a total guess.
3 picks.
I kept thinking I kept thinking the Chinese Empire, but that's Genghis Khan. Nah, I will take 6, please.
Holy crap! We've been on for 35 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Kill me.
To be fair, a lot of that was wasted on trying to get Flash working for Plinko.
This is fair. Which one did you say? I already forgot.
6.
Is 3 points. Thank you.
Hey, that's my highest. Not quite. I will go for. Let's go for 34.
34 is 5 points.
Hey, moving on. Moving on up.
Into double digits.
One pick.
I will take. I'll take number 30.
That was Plinko. Pick another one.
Okay, never mind then. I will take number 36.
Is this or that?
Hey, we
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
were just talking.
I'm going to give you 10 things. You have to determine if it's this or that. And, oh, by the way, you only have 30 seconds for all of them.
Oh, great! Can't wait to have you cut out half the time.
Determine if the following events happened before or after the year 2000. Let me get all this set up. And now where did the thing go? Here it went. Okay. Time starts after I... No, time has not started. No. Thank you. Time starts...
Can you lower the volume? Can you lower the volume on that a little bit, by the way?
Yeah, sure. It's pretty
Yeah.
quiet, but I can lower it a little more.
Because usually whenever you play music on my end, it drowns you out a little bit.
Oh,
so-
yeah, you have to...
That,
you
I
have to
think
lower
that's a
it
volume
locally.
slide on the viewer's point. You can slide that on your own.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You know, I'm just gonna mute it just so I can hear you perfectly.
All right.
All right, ready whenever you are.
Actually, I'm going to leave that up. Time starts after I read the first answer. 9/11.
After,
Correct. World War II.
before,
Correct. Arab Spring.
before,
After. Great Depression.
before,
Correct. Russian Revolution.
before,
Correct. Benghazi attack.
after,
Correct. Columbine shooting.
before,
Correct. Oklahoma City bombing.
after,
Before. Paris Agreement.
before,
Incorrect. Apex of Game Show.
after.
Time's up. Didn't get it in
Did you
time.
get? I said after.
Yeah, but you didn't get it in time.
Well, I heard. Yeah,
Yeah,
Did
that's
I?
what happens when you mute.
You got
he said
7.
time before
and so
you
you got
said it.
6.
So,
Because
Yeah.
Arab Spring was the revolution in various Middle Eastern countries in 2011. The Oklahoma City bombing was, I believe, 1996. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Sounds right.
The Paris Agreement was agreed to in really recently, like 2012 or something. And Apex the Game Show
20
obviously started last year. Somebody can fact check me on those or not. I really don't care.
It
The
was
Paris Agreement was
2017.
2017.
And
30 seconds is really tough.
yeah, it's pretty tough.
That's the point.
Anyway, no more picks. We go to round 3, which is the Industrial Revolution, and on to Brandon.
Hello.
The Golden Spike, laid in Promontory Summit, Utah in 1869, marks the completion of the first transcontinental what?
Railroad.
Correct, 3 picks.
Jesus.
I've had some really good ones this game. Let's go 33.
Is 3 shares.
Oh. Well, there's always a...
Currently worth 48 points, but there are still plenty of shares to go around.
Well, we can see how many shares are left.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The audience can't.
I know.
Let's go 11.
11 is 2 shares.
Oh, God damn!
And he said he wasn't going to curse. Well,
Soft. It's very soft.
Well,
we might have another anticlimactic showcase at this rate.
well, we'll see. 20.
Is at a quarter,
Ah!
Oh my god.
which doesn't apply to the shares. 10 and a quarter rounded up to 11 takes you up to 52. Goodness gracious.
I feel like I have to find the red herrings just for self-preservation at this point.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
And Colin would know. Here's Matt with his next question. Who was the first vice president of the United States?
I believe that would be John Adams.
And you would be correct. 3 picks.
Hopefully this goes better than last time.
Yeah, can't go any worse.
Yeah, 29.
Is 4 points. Back on the board.
It's better than last time. 5.
Is 2 points.
And 13.
Is 2 shares.
Ah!
Nice. Now, see, what concerns me is that there's still 2 cannons out there.
Yeah?
Or whatever the bomb is called in these rounds.
And, well, this game never changes. William's up, and it's time for, on the count of 3, everybody,
There's-
because everything else is breaking today. 1, 2, 3.
Who said that?
You know what's funny is I think that's the best one we've ever done.
I know, right?
Negative latency, baby.
And while we're like still talking about this, and we're going to what Brandon said about need to find the red herring for self-preservation, I can confirm that it is the scariest when you have the most points.
I mean, not like 150 points would have done any damage to your lead.
It's still scary.
Anyway, quote, "There, His Majesty can now read my name without glasses, and he can double the reward on my head," unquote. Who said that?
Oh, that would be John Hancock.
Correct, 3 picks.
Right.
I'm jinxing it. We're on our way to a perfect game.
Good. Well, I'm still angry at Brandon, but I'll take number 2.
Is 1 share.
Okay. At least there's
There's part
that.
of me that was almost kind of hoping it was 1 point, so we could have the 619 that we didn't go for on the board.
Ah,
Oh no. How about the classic Jim Carrey movie number 23?
how about the very classic Dynamite?
Piss.
Well, there's your 9.
Well, we got 2 ones there, so it kind of counts.
Close enough.
Okay, Brandon, I'm gonna need you to get a bomb in your next turn, and I'm gonna
I'm going
go.
to need to get you to take their last pick.
I'm
You have
trying
one
to
left.
pick it, Colin. Shut up. 16.
Is coin flip.
Bet it all on heads.
I like it.
Here we go.
It's 9 points. Who cares? Brandon's got 52. I'm going to need to get the red herring either way.
Pick a coin we know.
Yeah, please pick an American coin. Yeah, George Washington. Stick with George Washington. He's the best president. He was born on my birthday. Go for it.
And it's heads!
Hey!
Good old George never lets me down. 222, baby, all the way.
Well, you did get a share out of that turn, and some sentiments, I guess. I don't know. Brandon is up as we move on to round 4, Future and Sci-Fi. What comet, the only one visible to the naked eye from Earth, will next be visible on July 28th, 2061?
Haley's.
Correct, 3 picks.
I kind of wish I got it wrong.
I mean, you can forfeit your picks. That is something you're allowed to do.
Come on. Don't.
But there's
don't
also
chicken
only
out.
one bomb.
Don't chicken out, bro.
After the stun I pulled with Philip, I think I'm obligated to keep my picks. 28.
Is double your next pick?
Oh.
That is not what I wanted to hear. That is not what I wanted to
You can
Bomb.
forfeit 2 picks if you'd like.
Bomb. 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 Bomb.
Bomb.
Yellow. If I bomb, this is way more interesting. 10.
Congratulations! You did not bomb. It's 5 points.
Ah.
Oh.
1 pick.
Oh. This is worse than Deal or No Deal.
It's like Deal or No Deal, but one of the options is really horrible. One of the cases is the deal is just a sledgehammer, and the dealer just goes and trashes your car.
Don't let my
I
favorite
saw one of the briefcases is the bill.
Sasuke tournament. Don't do me dirty. 24.
It has done you dirty. It's the nuclear meltdown!
Mother.
Yes.
Yay, we have a chance. We have a chance, a slight chance, because Brandon's going to get a good portion of that points right now.
All I've done is really just help me out long term.
Can everyone go and turn their watch together on, please, and then please minimize the tab so that you cannot see what is playing.
Okay. Minimized.
It is minimized.
Give me a sec. All right, it's minimized.
Thank you. It is the audio question, as you might have guessed. Here's the audio. I think you're going to get it in like 3 seconds. What TV show with this theme song features the title or character traveling to the year 100 trillion AD?
What?
Let me reread the question because I kind of botched that. What TV show with this theme song features the title or character traveling to the year 100 trillion AD?
Okay, I don't recognize the music, but I think it's Doctor Who.
You don't recognize it because it's the original 1963 theme of Doctor Who.
Oh, wow. Do I get 3 picks now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not.
26.
Is 1 share.
Ah.
It's not too dissimilar to the current theme.
Same theme, just way stripped down.
Okay, 15.
Is 8 points.
Ah.
Taking up to 14.
Okay, let's end it with 3.
Is 6 points. Putting
Okay.
you in
Well-
second place. I just like to point out that last game at this time, Colin had 346 points. The leader is Brandon with
Yeah.
31.
Just wait.
And now we go to William.
Hey.
No pressure, but the perfect game is writing on this question.
Just ask the question.
What natural landmark on Lake Erie is expected to completely erode away in 50,000 years?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. What natural landmark on Lake Erie is expected to completely erode away in 50,000 years?
Oh, balls. Lake Erie? Natural landmark. Erode away in 50,000 years. What the hell is on Lake Erie? Damn it. Yeah, bad news, guys. This we're not gonna have a perfect score, perfect game. So I'm going to guess that it is, Jesus, I know nothing about Lake Erie. The Great Teton. I don't know.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I know. I know it's wrong.
Ooh.
Brandon.
You don't gotta tell me
I
it's
love how
wrong.
you put the perfect game on the line with the hardest question in the entire game.
Thank you, Colin.
Not intentional. Kyle got it immediately.
Yeah, well.
Brandon.
Well, I actually know this. Well, I might know this. Is it Glacial Grooves?
It is not. Matt.
I have no idea. Niagara Falls.
Is the correct answer for one pick.
Oh, it was Niagara Falls after all. Damn.
Wait, what?
Ah.
That's only that makes sense. 25.
Is roll the dice.
Oh, this could change everything.
Yeah, it really could, depending on how many dice you want to roll.
I'm gonna go for 3 dice.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy, y'all. Oh boy, y'all.
I respect your
Oh boy,
guts,
oh
my
boy,
friend.
oh boy, y'all.
Ballsy.
Don't do
You
me
can't.
dirty.
You can't say that we don't keep it interesting.
You could really be ballsy and go for 7.
He did it!
Oh.
Oh,
Let's get it.
And you're
Yeah,
gonna and that was just low enough to ensure that you get one of these last 2 remaining squares, but William gets to choose between 7 and 35.
Gotta go with 7.
Is 4 points.
Okay.
Which leaves Matt
35.
What if you want to freeze?
is 7 points.
Ooh.
There was no purpose in freezing. Matt takes
No,
the
I
lead with
should've.
37. Brandon is about to get that back with 5 shares. So
That's the jack. Does roll the dice include the jackpot?
no. Actually,
Only
shit.
if you lost points because of it.
Oh.
Yeah, only if you lost points because of it. I agree with that ruling. Because I don't feel like doing the math. We're going to go to process elimination. You guys know how this works by now. Make some matches, find the red herrings, and you're guaranteed a spot in the showcase. And it's actually going to be a tight race, I think. William will go first. I assume Matt will go second, and Brandon will go third. I'm going to show you the process of elimination right now. And I'm going to let you mull that over while I calculate the shares.
Oh man, you didn't do the you didn't do a certain thing.
While they're looking over that list, I will be right back. I did not need to actually announce that. Whatever.
Okay, so 10 shares total. 104. So Brandon had 5. That means 50. Rounded up to 51. Is 82. Matt would have 30 and change, which would round up to 31. So that puts him at 68. William has 2. Rounded up, puts him at 43. That's better. I was wondering why these scores were so low, and then it just occurred to me we don't have accelerators.
Isn't this the red herring from last episode?
No.
I actually wrote down the red herring from last episode just in case he did it.
No, the red herring last episode was angry and soft, and you can see neither of those things are on the board.
Yeah.
What I should have done...
First thing I looked for.
Uh-oh, what did I miss?
What I
was
should have
the
done,
red.
in hindsight... actually, you know what? I'm not going to say that, just in case I want to do that in the future.
Because
What
I
did I
wrote
do?
down. I wrote down the other thing too. What I think you're thinking. I did write that down also. I'm on to you. But unfortunately.
By the way, the prehistoric bomb was the asteroid. If anyone cared.
Ah, that's thematically appropriate. Oh boy, I am going to be in trouble, boys. I am going to be in trouble.
I'm going to give you another minute.
Hmm.
This is the part where I make Kyle tell us a statistic, but Kyle's not here. Leo, tell us a statistic. Just any statistic from any facet of the human existence.
There is one Shingo.
Yeah, there sure is, buddy. There sure is.
Did you want a math statistic? Because I was just going to do Steiner math.
Well, a little late for that. Just a
I
reminder,
know.
while we are killing time, if you get a match, it's worth 5 points. The connection is worth 5. I'm allowed to award partial credit for 3. If they get the match, they can go for the red herrings, and if they get the red herrings, they're guaranteed a spot in the showcase. As we're coming up on the last few seconds of that extra minute.
Wonder who needs it the most.
And unfortunately, Will, the person who needs it the most is you. And
Yeah, I
you're
know.
going to get another couple of seconds while I reload the playlist.
Good. So this is going to be rough.
All right, Will, have fun. I don't want to keep us waiting all day.
Yeah. No, I respect that.
Let us begin the process of elimination.
Okay. I'm going to say screw and nail are 2 materials used to fasten wood to each other.
I only wanted the word fastener, so that's going to be 10 points.
Sweet.
Well, you can make all the
Okay.
pain go away if you get the red herrings here.
I know. I know. I'm going to guess Colt and River.
Are not the red herrings, but I'm going to turn up the volume tiny bit.
Okay.
That's better. Matt,
Discus and hammer are both things thrown in sporting events,
more specific?
athletic events, field events.
Yep, very good.
Oh.
Red herrings. For a whopping 2 points.
Let's go with pepper and wedge.
Are not the red herrings. Brandon.
Mist and pepper are types of sodas.
They are the second words in sodas. Dr. Pepper, Sierra Mist. Red herrings.
Reverse and expo.
Are not the red herrings. William.
Okay. I think one of the pairs is natural and synthetic, which are opposites of each other in industries.
Only needed antonyms, and you got it.
Good, good. Okay. Jeez,
This is not hard, guys.
Yeah, I have. Unfortunately, I used up all my matches already. So my guess for the red herrings are going to be, turn and trunk.
Are not the red herrings, Matt.
Root and trunk are parts of trees.
Very good.
Oh, damn
Um,
it!
I'm gonna go with bolt and frozen.
Are not the red herrings, Brandon.
Whew. Reverse and clock.
Connection?
They can both go backwards.
Not a match, William.
I'm worried that their clock is going backwards.
Good question, because I have no idea at this point. I am going to go for turn and river. They're parts of Texas Hold'em.
More specific?
The cards that the dealer puts on the table, they're the community cards. They're the fourth and fifth turns.
Very good.
Card.
And I have
Yeah.
to restart the music.
Oh, it's
Right.
really funny that the 5 community cards wasn't a question on Jeopardy today.
Ah, how about that?
Hey, how
My
appropriate.
my poker friend's gonna be very angry at me for not getting that one.
What are the
Right.
red herrings?
Good question. I am going to go for bolt and clock.
Are not the red herrings.
Damn it.
Matt, you can take the lead with the match.
Reverse and skip.
Oh,
Connection?
Things you can do to audio and video recordings.
Reverse and skip. Judges?
I mean, I was looking at that thinking Syntech could happen to a record, so I'll give partial credit there.
was the actual connection Uno cards?
The actual connection is Uno cards.
Yep. Dang it.
I'll give you a partial.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Do we get to guess the red herrings without?
Oh, yeah. As long as you get the match, it doesn't matter if you get the connection.
Okay. A bolt and frozen.
We're already guessed as the red herrings, I think, by you.
Oh boy.
And they're still not the red herring.
The definition of insanity, everybody. Brandon.
Oh, jeez. Boat and Frozen. Or Disney
Oh my
films.
god.
Oh.
They are Pixar
Yes.
films. Double the irony.
Oh. I was like, Boat and Frozen. Why are those two? Oh!
Well, 1 in 4.
Oh, please don't get it.
Lot riding on this.
Wedge and Expo.
William, it is your turn because those are not the red herrings. But the bad news is, you pretty much have to get this.
Yeah, I gotta.
But the good news is, if you get it, then the red herrings immediately appear to you.
That is true. That is true. Okay. I wrote down all the red herring guesses, and it really doesn't help me at all, that much. So I am going to guess. Oh. Okay. Shot in the dark here. I'm gonna guess that Wedge and Clock is a match because it references the Wedge and the Crazy Clocks, which are American Ninja Warrior obstacles.
Not a match.
Damn it!
That was a really good guess, though. I
That-
did not think of that one. But it wasn't right anyway.
Matt,
And Expo,
connection.
both sports teams.
Could you elaborate?
They're both sports teams
Oh,
That-
god damn it! I just realized
that
God.
don't exist anymore.
I'm gonna give you
I hate-
partial credit.
I hate to break it to you, the Colts are literally playing right now.
There's the Houston Colt 45s.
And the Montreal Expos became the Houston Astros and Washington Nationals that met in the World Series.
Oh, I thought that's what was about teams that have moved around to this area. I thought that was a reference to the Baltimore Colts behind the Indianapolis Colts.
And therefore, Matt, the red herrings are
They're wedge and clock.
the red herrings.
Ooh.
How many? Wait a minute. There was like 3 pairs from last episode.
Incorrect. There were 4 pairs from last week's episode. I wanted to see how many I could get away with using, and I got away with all of them.
I mean, it's not
Saw
like we did this
Colt
game
and
quickly.
Expo immediately.
Yeah, once I saw the final 4, I was like, oh, it has to be Colt and Expo.
God damn it!
I saw
God
that one
damn it!
because I saw the Maryland DC connection.
Didn't I have like 70 points last time too and still lose?
Maybe. That
God.
sounds about right.
Yeah, god damn it.
At the
Again.
end of Process of Elimination, we have ourselves quite the ball game.
Ooh.
Matt
Yeah, ball game of teams moving.
has 104 points. Brandon has 102 points.
God damn that red herring.
William, unfortunately, with 73, will not be joining us in the showcase.
Again. Frickin' again.
I regret to inform you, sir, that you have been deleted!
Delete it.
And we move on to the showcase.
See
I
you.
will bomb it completely like last time.
See you in match 3, Will.
I want a rematch again.
100%.
By the way, in case nobody realized, this is an exact rematch of 3 episodes ago. Shout out to the fact that Matt is currently tied with the jackpot.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
Welp.
Man, I had a really good tiebreaker question for this episode, too. Damn.
Well, now we have a really good tiebreaker episode for the next episode that needs a tiebreaker.
This is fair. Although, in full transparency, I write tiebreakers for every episode. Anyway,
In full transparency, you cut out.
don't care.
No transparency.
So, Section 1's worth 10 points, Section 2's worth 20 points, Section 3's worth 30 points. We don't need the sweep contingency because it's a 2-point game. So we're actually having a close showcase for once. That's a rarity these days.
Oh, funny thing, Matt. When you said reverse and skip, I had the same connection until he said it was wrong. Then I realized it was Uno cards.
Nice. It never crossed my mind.
And here is tonight's showcase.
Boy.
Section 1. This showcase celebrates one of the greatest achievements in human history, man's first flight in 1903, as the Wright brothers successfully created the first airplane. But thanks to modern technology, you can experience the miracle of flight from your own home in this home office. Your office starts with this VR-ready Alienware Aurora R7 desktop computer with an Intel iCore i7 processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card, and a 2 terabyte hard drive. 1-year protection plan is included. For the monitor, an LG 29-inch ultra-wide LED monitor with crystal clear picture quality. I can't talk anymore, I'm tired. Plus, experience games in VR with this Oculus Rift virtual reality headset. We're also including a 60-inch wide computer desk with modern design and a leather office chair from Colin's favorite company that makes chairs, Osgood. Submit bids for
I
section
thought that
1.
was the name of the model of chair, to be honest.
I feel like you just read Philip's setup.
Probably. Submit bids for section 1. But I will post the description
In fact, I doubled my first showcase, and I've gotten no other showcase points since.
That is incredible.
At least you get to play the showcase.
Oh, God, sorry about that.
No, you're not. Let's be honest here. No, you're not. You rather win.
That
I
is
mean, he's
true.
got a good
but
point.
Why have I been summoned?
Because everything has completely
'Cause we
broken
need
in
to-
this episode, and
Yeah,
it's still
It's
going.
become such of a disaster. We need a 3-man boost for Dictionary Corner.
Why? What happened?
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We managed to break Plinko at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we broke
We did.
Plum pretty badly.
We had to do the intro twice.
Oh. Yeah, that's
I'm here
not
for
good.
some
He
reason.
completely did not think about the situation of a new element of the game entirely.
I mean,
And once again, we got a tip stuck in the wall of Plinko.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much just sums up this episode. We got a chip stuck in the wall of Plinko.
well,
You forgot to
I-
mention how long it took to even get to Plinko, much less the fact that the tip got stuck.
Yeah. Anyway, it's taking us a while to get to Section 2. Next, step into a real airplane, both casually and in combat, when you head to flight school in Santa Ana, California. You and a guest will fly first class round trip from Pittsburgh to Los Angeles via Delta Airlines for a 6-night stay in your own villa at the Villas at Pelican Hill, located on Newport Beach. Plus, you and your guest will get a fighter pilot experience, where you'll get to control the plane during 8 simulated engagements. Submit your bids for Section 2.
I'm just going to say this now. I feel stupid. For a second, I thought the tips of those wings were just like Nerf missiles. I'm like, what?
Pelican Hill. Is this the second time Pelican Hill's come up on Apex's game show? It might be.
I don't believe so now.
Oh well.
I mean, we might have mentioned the pilot episode, but that doesn't really count.
Well, it's more because I feel like I swear I've talked about Pelican Hill before. Anyways, Pelican Hill has a great 36-hole golf resort, and it's like right on the water for a few holes. So thank you, Kyle, for your golf knowledge. You're welcome, everyone.
Section 3. Finally, learn how to rule the skies for real. Finally, learn how to rule the skies for real with this 4-year degree program. You'll earn your bachelor's degree in aviation management from Purdue University in Indiana. You'll receive full room and board based on out-of-state tuition at Purdue, where you'll receive the training you need to become a certified air traffic controller. Plus, as an elective, we're signing you up for private pilot flight, an elective class where you'll log tens of hours flying a real plane. All fees based on most recent publicly available prices. Submit your bids for Section 3.
As a reminder, this had nothing to do with frozen chicken products.
I bombed this. I'm pretty certain.
I have no clue what my range is here.
Oh, hi, Pete. Didn't see it.
Is it bad that I don't even know who's in the showcase?
It's Matt and Brandon.
Oh,
It was
sorry,
actually
Will.
it was a close game right until the end. There were 2 items left in each list, and Will just had to pick the right one to save the game.
Oh, I looked about probably 20 minutes, or maybe 30 minutes ago, and Brandon had a huge lead, and that was the last I saw. So,
Yeah, you hit a
And
bomb.
Got bombed.
yeah, I hit a bomb.
you just hate to see it.
I mean, I don't think man will hate to see it.
No, I was ecstatic.
Yeah, well,
I could have had 7 points, but instead I chose the bomb.
And once again, I fail to find the red herring.
Oh,
and
I never
that's what
changed
didn't
it
win.
because I have to hit the arrow. Oops, did that for nothing. All right. Here's the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God.
This is a critical showcase. I'm going to play the music.
Wow, rare occurrence on this show anymore, Alex. Congratulations.
Right.
Maybe I need to quit showing up and close games will actually happen.
All right, well.
And look what happened without you in Dictionary Corner, though.
I mean, we didn't have 182 points in one spin. Go on, finish the episode.
I'll have you know it was 190 something.
Brandon, you are behind, so you will give us your bid for Section 1 first.
I did this for support for Will, 22,222.
And Matt.
And I do trash again. I said 3650.
Well, Matt, you doubled your first ever showcase on this show. And the actual retail price is $3,221.
Oh!
Both contestants overbid. We go now to Section 2. Brandon?
I did 38,520.
And Matt.
I said 6,800.
Actual retail price, $10,467. Matt has finally won a Section 2. But it all comes down to Section 3.
It does.
I feel like you're going to win this one. I did 45,619.
Oh, whoa! I went 135,000.
I don't even have to do any work.
Ooh.
For the game, the actual retail price of Section 3 is $100.
My God.
$75,656. Matt takes Section 3 and the game and the third spot in the championship. Your winner, earning his second star, is Matt D'Annunzio.
Yes. Let's do it. Oh man.
Hey guys, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
No,
Yeah, you
only
missed
a
Chris
showcase
Jericho.
that actually meant anything.
Okay. Man. So Brandon won the first time, Matt won the second time. I say next year we do this 3 again, so I get mine.
Well, moreover, that means that the championship is filled. In podium number 1 will be Colin Schaefer. In podium number 2 will be Matt D'Annunzio. In podium number 3 will be Kyle Foley. You three
Number
will
3
be playing,
podium, number 1 in the audience's hearts.
You three will be playing for the first ever Apex of Game Show World Championship.
Hey.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
That event will occur 2 weeks from tonight, on December the 5th. I wish you all the best of luck. I wish you all 2 weeks of good preparation ahead of you. And at this time, I would like to give each of you a moment to, cut a promo.
I don't want to. What? No.
I don't know, just, crap. Give
Rock
a
over
closing
London,
statement.
rock on Chicago. Thank God we didn't give out 192 points tonight. Good night from Apex Yama. That's my promo.
I don't have anything to say, so I'll just cut a Jake Hager promo and just stay silent here.
I will do the same as Colin. I apologize. Also, sorry for almost not showing up.
Please don't almost not show up next time.
I
Or do.
can't guarantee. I will assure you, though, that I will not.
Yes,
I will.
Colin has the most stars, Pete.
The field should speak for itself. I don't think us cutting bad promos will affect anyone's viewership of the show. So
Fair enough.
If
I
they
mean-
made it this far into our incoherent nonsense of a game show, we got a ship stuck in the wall of Planko.
Is it
I like how normally I go way under the bids, and that's what screws me. But for some reason, I just didn't think to go logically and go, maybe I should just go lower than what I normally do.
I'm quite proud of what I did this time. Last time I was absolute garbage, but here we are. 4 months of knowledge has entered my mind, and here we are.
You and Corey, Brandon, you and Corey can work together on finding out how to actually win showcase. Actually, Lachlan can enter that class too. You guys have with all due respect, you guys are very good at getting to the showcase and really bad at the showcase.
100%. Like
conversion rate, not good.
That's why I tried to stack points in the main game, because I don't have showcase skills.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I
Sorry,
think
Alex,
you
I'll
haven't
let you
lost
cut
a
the
showcase yet.
No, I got second place once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And for everyone here at Apex of Game Show, I remind you to join us 2 weeks from tonight as we crown our first ever Apex of Game Show World Champion. But until then, rock over London, rock on Chicago. The snack that smiles back, Goldfish.
Man, that would be fun. You have this smash ball and hit. Man, this fight over the smash balls, please.
No. What? No! Never!
That was
Never!
That was.
Oh my god, I'm going back to the stream to watch that. That was horse crap. You are an archaeologist uncovering the mysteries of the ancient Egyptian civilization. You have been warned...
the Sphinx.
Okay, keep going.
That's Apex of Game Show. Thank you everyone for watching.
Alex Sculpting sent for the man.
I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type.
Not much of a tennis guy, but he wasn't supposed to goal that slam dunk point, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Ready, go!
Meanwhile, high drama building. Ringside. Kofi Kingston, this is unbelievable. Has not been eliminated. Kingston is still alive. I love it. And Kingston, I love it. And look at the referee staring Kofi down low. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe it.
Okay, here we go. He's creating momentum to get to that second ring.
Oh, he's really struggling though. 48 seconds.
He's okay.
Similarly,
he's okay.
no man's land.
He's got to go for bigger
and we saw
chips.
that was okay. Wow!
Oh, hopped it.
He's actually
okay.
the first to hop that first ring. 40 seconds. Building up a swing. What in
Oh,
the...
he's going to try to reach across and hook
Oh
it.
my goodness. He tried to toss it. No!
That's okay. You know what?
Well, backup
he
plan.
had a plan B.
Plan B.
He's got to use those hips to start swinging big. Nice.
And he makes the catch.
Nice work. He's got
20 seconds.
He's got 20 seconds left.
He's got to go right now. He does chalk
Let's see how
up.
fast he can create the momentum on that wing nut.
15
he can go.
seconds.
He can go here. Nice.
Onto the squirrel.
He's got to go
no
right here.
No time to burn. 10 seconds.
He's got to dismount
He's
right
gotta
away.
Go. He's got to go.
Finish this in 5
time.
seconds. Go, 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 go. Go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God!
Man, that would be fun. You have this smash ball and hit. Man, this fight over the smash balls, please.
No.